Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Return coming from the 6. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. 60 by.
Throwing on their first play. That's Smith on the slant. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hey, smash drop. Get it. Liking 18.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Cowboy 80.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Going from the gun here. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He cuts it back right. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Fear of God into this defense.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther Street. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
3rd down from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Guys take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18. 65.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
He's going to throw this one. This finds Smith. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the result. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Come on. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79.
Dropping back to throw. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone now. It's caught right side by Johnson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. Dart gonna throw again. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. Well, we get to about 9 on this one, and maybe a little momentum as well to consider going for it now on 4th down. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Well, a field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
He fields it from the 8. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Pass play now. Running for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Dragon 60! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Check, hurt! Hurt! Go!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. Big gain downfield. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So they get dinged for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Oh, we need these 3 points.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Buffalo 18! Check out!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19 yard line. 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Ready, ready?
They'll throw it here on 1st. Hauled in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Hurt! Hurt! Get it!
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down.
Ready, ready!
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Working now from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready?
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. It's a screen to Barkley. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To throw here on 1st down. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hurt! Hurt! Let's go now. Let's go.
They're going to run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Brings it in. And he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4.
It's now 4th and goal.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Deputy! Deputy Lions! Ready?
They'll throw for it. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. Goes to the hurry up here. They send a man in motion. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hyatt going to motion over left. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. He was there and just couldn't corral it. So that brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, 19, Lions. Go.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half.
The kicker on for the point after.
And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go now. Dragon, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready,
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, they put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
ready,
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now looking to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
ready, ready.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's back to throw. He's looking deep once again. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Darius Slayton with the return. Things going well so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go, Reed, go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Big Lions. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Warriors 70.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. Headed out right. There's a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 3-possession game. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 14.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Come on.
Running left. This is Barkley. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Viking 18.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 6, nothing.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game.
play. Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Buffalo, set up. 19.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Where did that defense was flying around and making a play?
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Riggs. Take go.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And this run's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll motion Slayton left. Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And he gets this forward to the 19. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Tracy once more. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So now, after being backed up just a bit, another 1st and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll run here following the penalty. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Giants nearing their first win of the season. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Scataboo. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Giants put up even more points in a win. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting at the 10. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Sack.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stops a yard short, gain of 9.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Go.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And once again, they can't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him a 1st.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the 1st.
New set of downs from 37.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles.
Toss play to Barkley. Continuing to move past the 45. Running down the left side. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did! They got that one back! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. 1st down now, ball at the 33. They'll throw it. Sends this to the end zone. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Okay.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
70 red. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, Anna, Brandon, I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself.